Assalamualaikum and hello. We would like to introduce our own game, Xboxes. Again, this is Xboxes, not to be confused with Xbox owned by the Microsoft. We choose one topic in mathematics syllabus for Form 1 students, which is to solve the linear equation with one variable. For example, here we have 3x plus 2 equals 11 or 2y plus 7 equals 15. So the students need to determine the value of x or y. So what is x? What is y here? X and y here are just symbols to represent unknown variables. Some students struggle to understand this. Therefore, our objective is to help students understand the unknown in order to solve linear equation in one variable. Thus, we came out with this specific game, Xboxes, and this game targets Form 1 students. The materials used in this game are easily accessible and cost efficient. You can find the materials around the house. For example, you can use cardboard boxes, plastic containers, bowls or plates. But for this video purpose, since the name of the game is Xboxes, we will use boxes. How are we going to play the game? Let's say we play this game in a classroom. We can divide the students into two groups and the game can be played for several rounds. For each round, we have one student from each group and it may take around 2 to 3 minutes. For materials, we need at least 2 boxes, around 40 marbles, and a water bottle. We use bottle here as a buzzer. The first to finish will grab the bottle. Let's look at how the game is played.
Students are divided into two groups and are given the same numbers of marbles and the same number of boxes. Each box represents an unknown x. For each round, teacher says out loud the number of marbles that will be used. For instance, if the question is 2x plus 4 equals to 12, then teacher will inform the students that 12 marbles will be used. Students separate 12 marbles before the game begins. Then, the teacher will give the equation to students to be solved using the boxes and marbles. The students will arrange the left side of the equation using the marbles. As the equation used 2x, only 2 boxes are required. From the taken 12 marbles, students will put aside 4 marbles, and the remaining are equally divided into 2 different boxes. Student who finish first and obtain the answer of x will grab the one water bottle located in the middle of the students. Students show their answer and 1 point is given in that round.
After the game, one of the most important things in this kind of game is feedback, so that the students can learn from the game. Why did they win or why did they lose? If the game is conducted in the classroom, for example, teacher need to give explanation. We need to relate this game with finding the x value. For instance, we have 3 plus x equals 13. The students are given 13 marbles. As we have seen before, they should set aside 3 marbles and put the remaining marbles inside the box. Here, the number of marbles in the box represent the value of x. Therefore, the value of x is 10. Through this game, the students will be able to determine the x value, thus the linear equation is solved. How about the replay value? We need to be creative here. First, we can use different linear equations. For example, instead of 3 plus x equals 13, we can use x plus 7 equals 10. However, in this game, for linear equation that we use, the value of x should be a positive integer. For this type of linear equation, we just use one box. Second, add more boxes. Again, this is based on your equations. Now we have 3 plus 2x equals 13. We use 2 boxes. Again, students are given 13 marbles. They need to put aside 3 marbles and divide the remaining marbles between the 2 boxes. Now the value of x will be 5. We may say that this game has some degree of similarity to our traditional game, Congkak. Third, what if we have x and y in one linear equation? How are we going to solve it? We can actually extend this game to include another additional variable. About the fun factor, speed. This game tests how fast the students performing the task. They are given time to think on their own, but they need to think fast. Another fun factor is learning itself. By using various linear equations, we hope struggling students can try to make sense of what they are doing in this game. We also hope good students will fully grasp the mathematical concept. Finally, it is about teamwork and responsibility. They need to learn and they need to understand for the sake of their team. We don't want your team to lose because of you, and this should be an extra motivation to force students to actually learn. Right, some says math is boring and some say it is scary. For us, it is just another language that can be learned with the right approach in teaching and learning. We want to say that mathematics is actually exciting and fun. Last but not least, mathematics is not just about memorizing formula or performing calculations. It is about understanding the underlying concept. Try to understand it and you will be able to appreciate the beauty of the subject. That's all from us. Thank you for your time.